is coming from the Kisumu International Airport, left the airport some minutes ago. Should be drawing closer here, and our Zacchaeus Mosame, like I said, is there. And Zacchaeus, how far are you? And from your estimation, in how long do we expect you here?
Now heading to Kombewa, we are using the Christian Bondo Road to the home of the late General Francis Ogolla. And as we speak now, we are at a shopping center called Kombewa, just past Obambo. We have made a short stop here because of, I think, the issue to do with the protocol. Some of the vehicles had blocked the vehicle carrying the family of the late General Francis Ogolla, and it has forced the military to stop the entourage for a bit to reorganize the vehicles, and that means we are sometimes being pushed further to the back, but that is important for the family of the late General Francis Ogolla. Obambo market is actually approximately 34 minutes to the home of the late General Francis Ogolla, and that means that in about 30 to 40 minutes, we then will be making our way. In case we don't make any other further stop, we'll be making our way to the home of the late General Francis Ogolla. Like I mentioned earlier on, there was some breach of protocol, and they had to stop. We have stopped. We'll be resuming shortly. The general will be resuming shortly because actually it is important that we do that. There's a push and pull here for everyone trying to access the front row. In fact, as we speak, people are trying to access this. But in about 40 or so minutes, we should be making way to his home, to the Senator Obama primary, where the event will be held before maybe the rites are done. But as we speak now, we are at Kombewa. Kombewa market is along the Kisian Bondo Road. We opted to use this. I think they saw it's better to use this road because it's a bit shorter as compared to the Kisumu Luanda Siaya road that could have also led you to the home of General Francis Ogolla. We have residents here forcing the entrance to stop. They are demanding to be given an opportunity maybe to just say a bye-bye. But as you understand, it's not the pleasure of the military to allow such things or maybe to cut short their protocols. We have residents who are lined along the roads in large numbers for that matter. The residents have lined along the roads in large numbers. Some are recording using their phones. Others are just using their eyes to see this enrage. And we also have to mention that it has a huge convoy. This is a huge convoy of people of importance that matter to the family and to General Francis Ogolla, of course, with the media also accompanying him. And this is going to be something that people will live to remember, especially at this time of the year. Also, to note is that the distance I mentioned earlier is around 40 minutes, and we have now resumed. We are moving towards Bondo. We'll be keeping you updated with the progress, but we are using the Christian, for those who understand this route is that we are using the Christian Kombewa Bondo route. Later on, we'll be now taking a right turn to near where this petrol event is going to take place. Well, past Kombewa, we have now just left the Kombewa market. Our next big market will be Bondo. Bondo market. Bondo is where, you understand that Bondo is where the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga comes from. And we also expect, we have witnessed huge crowds lining along the roads to just to give the last respect by way of waving to the late General Francis Ogolla. Now we are heading to Bondo. Uh, uh, this is a bit not busy road. Of course, the police have made sure that they have stopped all the oncoming cars because we are using all the two lanes as we head home to General Francis Ogolla. This is a bit organized. The police have not taken chances because it could have been chaotic if the oncoming vehicles could have been allowed to come. I think they have stopped for some time, just allow this convoy make its way to Senator Obama primary before maybe they allow the other vehicles. Because usually this is usually a busy road. The Bondo, Kisi and Kisumu road is usually a busy road. And by allowing or by blocking the vehicles that are oncoming vehicles, it has made it easy for this convoy to quickly make its way to Senator Obama primary, where the burial ceremony will be held. It's important to note that the residents of this region have come out in large numbers. We are still seeing them. Every small shopping center, they are lined up in large numbers. Yes, a small shopping center, but is actually characterized with huge crowds already lining up to wave to this convoy. We need to also say that it's important to note that later on, I think past the Bondo, we will be making a right turn. We are remaining with now around 38 or so minutes to the home because it's around 3 minutes since we resumed the convoy movement. And therefore, others are using, ordinarily people are using leaves that have taken leaves. This is a sign of believing. They are using leaves to show that they're actually together with the family of the late Francis Ogolla in this tragic event that got in the family on Thursday in that crash that happened in Elgeyo Marakwet. And therefore, like we mentioned, nothing has been left to chance. The security and the traffic movement has been taken care of by way of blocking the Kisian Bondo Road. The oncoming vehicles have been asked to just like way of respect also pave way for this convoy because it would have been chaotic if something of the sort could have not been taken because this is usually a busy road. Along the road and in something that's not ordinary. Now, these regions, even where now there are no markets, people are lined up. They're shouting, they're ululating, they're screaming, they're, doing all sorts of communication in a manner of joining the family of the late Francis Ogolla in mourning this great hero that left the family and the country at large in an unexpected manner. We also need to know that past Bondo, Bondo is a huge market. I don't know if they'll make, but they said that there will be no stopovers whatsoever. So we are just making the way. The only an exceptional stopover that was made at Kombewa market was to reorganize the convoy because it was evident that the vehicle carrying the family of the late was actually blocked by other citizen vehicles and therefore forcing the military to stop the convoy and come to rearrange. Sometimes the traditions have not been followed because, of course, sometimes people usually say that when a convoy carrying a body is heading home, we don't need to stop. And that is from the other side in law. And they've said they're going to do this thing in a military, using military protocols. Also, every other thing will be kept at bay to give way for the last respect. We are still witnessing large crowds. I tell you, large crowds along this road. There are large crowds along the Kisian Bondo Road. of people, residents who have left their shores to just make sure that they give last respect to the late General Francis Ogolla. Where we are also, we have been joined by now border riders who are now gathering slowly, also joining the entry, joining the convoy as a manner of also showing their last respect. And you know, the border guys have some other manners, some funny way of mourning by flouting traffic rules. And like I said, they're just hitting each other the other side. They have a way of some unusual way of mourning these border people. And I think they need to style up because they otherwise miss this convoy. So, 2020. So we are trying to make way. These people are becoming chaotic, and sometimes I don't know what's happening. We also need to get the access, but it's also, we need to be very careful because it might end up again we need to move. All right, thank you. We are trying to make a way to our original position because we have people who are actually moving very fast. And therefore, those crowds, like I mentioned earlier, are still lining up along this road, oncoming vehicles parking alongside the road to give way to this convoy. We are nearing Bondo. Remember, we are from the Kisumu airport. We are using the Eastern Bondo Road to head to the home of the late General Francis Ogolla.